Hey, what's up everybody? David here, and I'm back with another video. This is going to be a different video. I've never done one of these videos before, but I know a lot of people have been asking for it. So I'm taking the opportunity that my shelves are very bare right now to do this for you guys. And that is my complete Steelbook collection. I'm not a huge Steelbook collector. I mean, I love them. I love Steelbooks immensely. But I really didn't get into collecting steelbooks until maybe like the past year and a half, 2 years. So going through some of my movies recently, I pulled them all aside, and I've accumulated quite a bit. Not a huge collection, but pretty big, a lot bigger than what I expected. So let's go ahead and get started. First up, and then this is in no particular order at all either. First up is Wonder Woman, the commemorative edition. This is the Target exclusive here, as you can see here. And we'll go ahead and I'm going to take off this J card because steelbooks they're an art form. I feel like, and they deserve to be looked at a little bit closer. So we'll try to do these as quick as we can. But we'll get a little bit in depth as well. So here goes the interior artwork. This side over here didn't really have any artwork. And then there goes the front, back, and spine for Wonder Woman, the commemorative edition. All right. Next up, Teen Titans, the Judas Contract. This was a really good one. I really enjoyed this. Checking this one out. I'm going to take off this J card. I'm just going to take off the J cards as we go, and then I'll put them on at some point. There goes the front there. And then interior. I believe this side had Deathstroke. You can see there. Interior artwork's always awesome. And then front, back, and spine for Teen Titans, the Judas Contract. Alright, let's pop this back in. Try to get through these as quick as possible. I'm trying not to make like a huge long video. Next up is Justice League Dark. This was actually one of my favorite DC animated movies. This was very different, very dark, I guess you could say. It was just a different feel to a DC animated movie. And like I said, here goes the front. Beautiful artwork. Interior artwork really didn't have much, just kind of this house here. And then front, back, and spine. Awesome. Alright. Next up is Ghostbusters. This is the, I believe, 2016 Ghostbusters movie. You can see here. This is the 4K version. I love these. 4K, Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray, and digital copy. It's all in one package. I've said it many times where I feel like the ones that come with everything all in one are definitely worth the extra price. Let's take off this, and that's the one thing about Sony's J cards. Also, they're just very papery. All right, let's take a look at the beautiful artwork there. I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a pretty decent movie. Not the best, but decent. No interior artwork. It's just all green on the inside, as you can see there. And then front, back, and spine for Ghostbusters. I love it when steelbooks have like the connecting artwork, the front and back. Those are some of my favorites. All right. Look here. What's up? Okay, I have some that are still sealed. And they're going to stay sealed just because I am a collector, or I just never open them. And why open them now if they've been sealed for like years already? This one is Interstellar. This is the Target exclusive, as you can see. It does come with the collectible IMAX film cell. This was a great movie. I love movies that make you think. You know what I mean? And that one definitely did make me think. It made me have the gears turning. Okay, now this one here, this one was this is Mad Max. this one was a little. This one fooled me a little bit. You see here, really, really nice cover art here. I like it. It's nice and glossy as well. And it turns out, well, this one does come with like some collectible cards, things like that. Turns out that this is not really a steelbook. It's like a metal pack. I'm not a huge fan of these metal packs. It very much looks like a steelbook on the outside. But then, as you can see on the inside, it has those hinges. Not a fan of that at all. That's not really my thing. I mean, I do have a couple of metal packs, but there's just something about like the hinges on them that just look clunky to me. But anyway, here goes the front, back, and spine for Mad Max. Next up is The Lion King. This was actually really, really nice steelbook. And if you're a frequent visitor of this channel, I've already looked at this and opened it up a couple of times. But love that debossing there. That debossing, I cannot talk enough about it. Really nice. But this is the one thing that really impressed me about it as well. When I take off the J card, right? It does have this really cool signature collection logo right there, the seal. Really, really nice. And interior artwork. Let's see here. See if we can get this open fast enough. Interior artwork. Really, really nice. Like that a lot. And then here goes the front, back, and spine. This is the Best Buy exclusive steelbook for The Lion King. All right. Next up is Batman the Killing Joke. This is a Target exclusive, as you can see here. Good movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. They did kind of drop the ball on certain things, certain aspects of it. But all in all, not bad. Cover here. Interior artwork, that's pretty much all it. It's just Batman's computer with Joker there. And then beautiful, beautiful artwork on the back. Really, really love that a lot. Front, back, and spine for Batman the Killing Joke. Right. Next up is Terminator Genesis. This one I actually got for a pretty good deal. I thought that I had missed out on them. I found it at Target for like $5. Like, seriously. The only bad thing about it is that I talked about this before. You can see that there's a box cutter slice like right across the bottom there. Not bad though. It's not dented or anything like that. Pretty decent movie. I mean, again, not the best Terminator movie that there is, but it wasn't bad. It was enjoyable. I really did like the aspect that they did connect the first movie to this one, and it felt very similar. It was interior artwork and front, back, and spine for Terminator Genesis. All right. Next up is another sealed one. I don't think I've even seen this movie, to be honest with you. And that's Insurgent. This is a Best Buy exclusive. The only reason that it's sealed is that I just never got around to watching it. And I figure if it's sealed now, why open it? Might as well just keep it sealed. I could probably find a standard Blu-ray version for a pretty cheap price if I really wanted to see it. There goes the back there. If you guys want to check it out. All right. Next up is it was the very hard to find Logan. This is the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital copy. So you can see there. I really wasn't a big fan of that artwork on the front. It didn't get me. Like, it didn't grab me like I thought it would. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not the best either. There it goes. Let's see if we can pop this open real quick and get the. You can see the interior artwork. Really nothing too major. Just X-23's hand with Logan's dog tags, and nothing really on this end. All right. And front, back, and spine for Logan. All right, next up is another sealed one, and this is True Detective Season 1. Season 1, they gave it a subtitle afterwards, The Long Bright Dark. And this was a Target exclusive. It does have Mondo artwork on it. This really isn't a Mondo release, but it does have a Mondo artwork. And I love this show so much. I love this first season immensely. I loved it so much. Second season was good. There's no comparison to this first season. And I liked it so much. I like the Steelbook so much that I went ahead and just kept it sealed. This one is a special one to me. I love this one a lot. Love the look of it. Great show. All right. Next up is Skyfall. All right. No real interior artwork there. Just says 007, and then front, back, and spine for Skyfall. Casino Royale. All right. Again, no real interior artwork. And front, back, and spine for Casino Royale. This one's actually one of my favorites. From Russia with Love. And no real interior artwork. Front, back, and spine from Russia with Love. Right. Thunderball. Here's the interior. Front, back, and spine. Thunderball. I need to get more of these. These 007 ones. You Only Live Twice. I really like this cover for some odd reason. Same. Front, back, and spine. You Only Live Twice. Quantum of Solace. This one was a good one. I really enjoyed this one as well. Same. Front, back, and spine. Right. Stack's getting big over here. All right. Transformers the movie. All right. I mean, really, there was no doubt that I had to get Transformers the movie. I hadn't seen it in so long. So it was a must-have for me. Let's see here. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, shiny artwork. It's like half matte, half shiny. All right. And there goes the back there. Till all are one. All right. So, nice interior artwork. Autobot symbol. Decepticon symbol. And front, back, and spine. I want to say that I even I took off the sticker from the front plastic and I just applied it to the inside because it's a really cool sticker if you can see it. Like that. Alright. It does come with a full frame version and a widescreen version. Alright. Next up is Captain America Civil War. Really nice steelbook. I love it right here. We'll take a look a little closer at this right now. Alright. Some really nice embossing there. Crack down the middle, crack over here, crack across Iron Man's helmet. Really, really lovely Steelbook. Don't use that word enough. And it has like this matte finish to it. Oh, take this out. It does come with the Blu-ray 3D and Blu-ray copy. Here goes the interior artwork, which is super nice. I love that photo. And then front, back, and spine for Captain America Civil War. Right. So we still have quite a bit to go through, so please be patient. All right. Alien Covenant. This is the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital HD copy. I love the artwork on it, though. Super cool. Alright. It does have some really nice interior artwork. That, if you haven't seen my unboxing for it, I had said that I really do wish that this was the actual cover for it. That would have been nice. And, you know, this could have been the front, back, and spine, or the front and back could have been the interior part. I think that would have been cool. Alright, there goes Alien Covenant. Alright, next up is La La Land. I love this movie. I've seen it about like a good handful of times, and I'll probably see it more. One of my favorite movies. I know a lot of people didn't like it. They weren't really, you know, into it. But I love musicals. I love movies like that have a lot of music in it, a lot of dancing. So this one really hit with me. And I love the steelbook. It kind of gives like this classic feel to it, just like the movie does. So there you go. All right. I have like 4 different copies of La La Land. So interior artwork, which is very nice. That's like the iconic scene of the movie. And front, back, and spine for La La Land. All right. I have to show you guys the interior artwork because some of these have some really nice interior artwork. I know that, you know, kind of everybody tries to rush through these sometimes, and we got to look at steelbooks as an art form, you know, because they are. That's why they're so collectible. All right. Next up is Ghost in the Shell. I actually really enjoyed this movie too. Again, not a lot of people did. Because I think a lot of people just try to keep comparing it to the anime. There's nothing wrong with that, but if you take that out of the picture and just watch the movie as a movie, it's pretty damn enjoyable. I really liked it. All right, let's check out the interior here. Pretty basic. All right. And front, back, and spine for Ghost in the Shell. This is the regular standard Blu-ray version. They do have a 4K version out there as well. Alright, next up is Deadpool. I love Deadpool. You love Deadpool. I'm sure you love Deadpool. I mean, really, who didn't love Deadpool? That's the real question here. Here's the cool steelbook. This one was very sought after when it came out. This is the Best Buy exclusive. Very glossy, very nice. The UK version is one that I want to pick up at some point anyway. The UK version that is actually embossed around certain areas, things like that. It looks super nice. Same steelbook, just embossed in every way that you can see. The one thing that I think hurt a lot of people with Deadpool, wow, I didn't even realize this was in here. This is a DVD for Deadpool. Was that, you know, it came out and it was very sought after, very limited, that people were just, they were flying off the shelves. And then people started scalping them. And I was seeing them go online because actually a friend of mine wanted to get one and I was trying to see if I could look online for him. And literally like 2 or 3 days after it came out, it was already going online for like $80-$90. And then give it, you know, maybe 3 or 4 months later, they re-released it at Best Buy for like $18. You can actually still get this Steelbook through Best Buy, like online, for $18. So the people that got, you know, duped, it must have hurt a little bit. There you go. Anyway, there goes the interior artwork. And front, back, and spine for Deadpool. Right? Love this movie. Favorite part was with the confrontation with Deadpool and Colossus on the freeway. Favorite part. Makes me laugh every time still. Right? Next up is 10 Cloverfield Lane. Love this movie so much. I love the Cloverfield franchise. I love the first Cloverfield. I love this movie a lot. It was so unexpected, so like left field, that it was just so good. You know what I mean? And it didn't really even technically connect with the other Cloverfield movie, but it was just still so great as a thriller. There goes the cover there. Better look at the cover. Take this off to see. Interior artwork. Interior artwork there. Really nice. And front, back, and spine for 10 Cloverfield Lane. Next up is Batman and Harley Quinn. This is another one that I've unboxed already a couple times, showed off a couple times. So we'll just run through it real quick. Nice artwork. Very basic interior artwork. It's just a cityscape. And front, back, and spine for Batman and Harley Quinn. Right. The Hunger Games. I really like the Hunger Games. I like the first one especially. Wasn't a huge fan of the last one. I believe it's the last one. Really wasn't a huge fan of that one. There goes that. Really nice interior artwork. And front, back, and spine for the Hunger Games. Right. And next up is the Hunger Games Catching Fire. Fire, fire. Alright. Interior artwork. Nice. Front, back, and spine for the Hunger Games Catching Fire. And I think I'm missing a steelbook from the Hunger Games. I just can't remember. It might be the last one. Just never picked it up. Next one is Rogue One, Star Wars Story. This one was very hard to come by as well. The Rogue One here, the logo is debossed. You can see it right there. Really nice. And this one was another example. A friend of mine again missed out on it, so I was trying to look for one for him, and I looked online and they were going for like $90. It's like, come on, guys. I mean, I know everybody's got to make a buck, but geez. All right. Let's look here. There's some nice interior artwork. Okay, here goes one part there. On the other side. And this one does have the 3D copy as well. You know what? I want to say that I don't think I've seen it in 3D just yet. I don't think I have. I might have to add that to my list. I don't get to really rewatch movies very often. So whenever I do, it's a treat. Next up is Power Rangers. Saban's Power Rangers is the Target exclusive. Right? Oh, I'm gonna have fun trying to put these J cards back on. I'm weird about that. I kind of keep the J cards just in case, because I'm like, well, if I decide that I want to reseal them at some point as for collector purposes. I'm not trying to resell anything. Then I want to at least have the complete J card and all that stuff. And there goes the interior artwork, which is really nice. I really like that interior artwork. And front, back, and spine for Power Rangers. It's morphin' time. Right. Next up, Star Trek Beyond. I'm a Trekkie. I love Star Trek. I love Star Wars too, but Star Trek holds a special place in my heart. I'll just say that. I used to watch it as a kid all the time. My first Star Trek that I remember really watching was Star Trek: The Next Generation. That's my Star Trek. And then from there, I started branching out and watching all the other shows, even the original. I love Star Trek so much. So of course I had to pick this one up because this cover here is an homage to one of the original Star Trek movie posters. So it looks really, really nice. Not really anything special inside as far as artwork. Kind of just the stars. And then there goes the front, back, and spine for Star Trek Beyond. Alright, next up is another sealed one. This one's Avengers Age of Ultron. This one is the Vision back. They had two versions. They both have the same, cover here, but the back part of it on this side has Vision. So I'm keeping this one sealed for collector's purposes only. Right. And I have the other one around here somewhere. We'll get to it, I guess. Next up is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. I really like this steelbook a lot just because it's so embossed and debossed in certain spots. Nothing that I've never really seen a steelbook like this, and it looks really nice in this complete like just silver. So it looks super, super cool. All right. It does come with the masks that are still sealed. I never really opened them. Nothing great as far as interior artwork. It could have been way better. Just as Cowabunga with Mikey doing the graffiti. And then front, back, and spine for Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. All right. Next up is it's a metal pack for Super 8. Again, I'm not a fan of the metal packs. As you can see here, you can see the hinge. Not a fan of those at all, really. But I really like this movie a lot, and this is probably one of the nicer metal packs that I've seen. This is they did these for Target. They did a whole bunch of them that were similar to this for various movies as well. But this one, in my opinion anyway, this one was the one that was the only one worth getting for me. See, everything's very embossed right here. Very, very much raised, as you can see. I don't know. You can tell. And cool interior artwork. I do like that. And then front and back, because there's no spine. Not really, anyway. For Super 8. I just don't dig it. I don't dig the hinge. It's an eyesore to me. I don't know. You guys may feel different, but it bugs me a little bit. Next up, this is probably one of the first like imports that I really gotten. I really splurged on myself and went out and bought something that was fairly pricey in my opinion, or my price range anyway. I don't usually make impulse purchases like this, and this is for Captain America: The Winter Soldier. This is one of my favorite movies, though, and that's why that was probably the only reason why I spent the money on this. This is Kimchi from Kimchi DVD, and this is a special edition. You see here it is numbered. All right, it does have this really nice slipcase to it as well. All right, and it does have this cool booklet that comes with it. Has like a bunch of like, you know, photos and production notes, things like that, and a bunch of like picture cards in here. I won't take them out. I have a previous video. If you guys want to check that out, I'll see if I can link it down below. If not, it's somewhere down in the line there. But it's a bunch of photo cards from characters of the movie. And then here goes the steelbook itself. Really, really nice. Probably one of the best that I've seen. And a couple more profile picture cards come with it. Comes with the Blu-ray and Blu-ray 3D. Nice interior artwork. And front, back, and spine for the Kimchi DVD version of Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Love this movie. Love this movie a lot. And you'll see. I guess you'll understand it in a minute. So I have a couple of different versions of it. All right, let's go ahead and pop this back in so we can continue. Right. This is probably going to bug me a little bit. Hold on. Okay. All right. Put that there. Next up, it's Captain America: The Winter Soldier. This is the Best Buy exclusive one. All right, as you can see here, the Captain America logo here is debossed. It does have like this matte finish to it. It's not glossy or anything like that. And then there goes the interior artwork and front, back, and spine for Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Let's see if we can move this right along. All right, and here goes another sealed one. This is the other Avengers: Age of Ultron. Same thing, just has Ultron on the back end here. Right. This is Avengers: Age of Ultron. This is a Zavvi exclusive steelbook with a lenticular magnet. You guys know how I love doing that. All right, let's go ahead and slip this out real quick so you guys can check it out. So it does have like a removable magnet there. The only thing that bugged me about it was that it didn't match up to the lines, to the picture. You can see, that was the only thing that bugged me a bit. Right? Well, not the only thing. I just saw another thing that bugged me. That I felt like the interior artwork here was very sloppy and just kind of thrown in. Yeah. And there goes the front, back, and spine for Avengers: Age of Ultron. This is a Zavvi exclusive steelbook with lenticular magnets. Yeah, and then after I got that Captain America: Winter Soldier, I kind of went just a little bit nuts on the imports, just a little bit. I need to start getting more because the imports are just awesome. Next up is Star Wars: The Force Awakens. This one you could probably still find right now at Best Buy. All right. Cool interior artwork. Front, back, and spine for Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Thor: The Dark World. I really like this movie. This is probably one of my favorite Thor movies so far, until Thor Ragnarok. You have it. Let's see here. All right. Yeah. Am I missing a disc? Maybe I am. I don't know. But here goes the interior artwork. And front, back, and spine for Thor: The Dark World. Right. Everything got stuck. Let's see here. Okay. Go that way. All right, next up. Batman: Return of the Caped Crusaders. I love this one so much just because I love, the old school Batman show. I grew up watching it. I grew up trying to be Batman and Robin back in the day. So it was fun to see it in animated form and hearing Adam West, rest in peace. It was a real treat. Interior artwork, front, back, and spine for Batman: Return of the Caped Crusaders. Alright. Suicide Squad. This was an enjoyable movie. I mean, it was okay. It's not the best. Definitely not the best. But I've seen far worse. But there you go. This is the 4K Ultra HD Steelbook. Interior artwork. Front, back, and spine for Suicide Squad. Another sealed one. Batman Bad Blood. Another DC animated movie. Target exclusive. Great movie. Again, all these DC movies are very enjoyable. Sealed for collector's purposes. Another sealed one. Batman versus Robin. This was a fun one to watch too. And they kind of included the Court of Owls, which is always a fun, little storyline to touch on. That's super cool. Target exclusive as well. Sealed for collector's purposes. Next up is another Captain America Winter Soldier. This is the last one. I promise, I think. Anyway, this is the Zavvi exclusive lenticular magnet steelbook. And this one was nice just because it did match up. As you can see here, the star. It did match up to the cover. So I really appreciated that. See the lenticular. And take it off. Right, pop that back on. Cool interior artwork with a Winter Soldier cap catching Cap's shield. And front, back, and spine for the Zavvi exclusive lenticular magnet cover of Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I like how they do these 3/4 slips too. It just kind of slides back in there. Right. Next up is another sealed one. Ant-Man has this cool solid state drive, steelbook. Looks really nice. As you can see, that's the interior there. You guys kind of get an idea. If you guys don't know the back there. I love this movie. This is a really good Marvel heist movie. And it was really fun. Next up, Guardians of the Galaxy. The first one. Really, really nice. Right. There goes the interior artwork there. And front, back, and spine for Guardians of the Galaxy. Right. So the Spider-Man Legacy Collection. Now, I just heard that they're releasing it again in 4K, which is a bit of a bummer. But people should have known. If I wouldn't have gotten this as a gift for Father's Day, I would have been really, really super pissed. But here goes the original trilogy here. Just has kind of like the, Spider-Man suit in the back. And then Amazing Spider-Man. Same thing, just has his suit in the back. And front, back, and spine for this one. And front, back, and spine for this one. Alright, just going to pop these back in. We're almost done. X-Men Apocalypse. does have this cool embossed logo there. This was an okay movie. I feel like they kind of dropped the ball on Apocalypse himself. Even though I think Oscar Isaac is an insanely talented actor. I feel like the character of Apocalypse himself, they really dropped the ball on him. Yeah, nothing really too fancy as far as interior artwork, just his hieroglyphics inside. And front, back, and spine for X-Men Apocalypse. Alright. Next up, another S.H.I.E.L.D. one, Justice League Throne of Atlantis. This one was a pretty decent one. Again, not the best. I've seen worse. Batman and Harley Quinn. But not bad at all. Sealed just because I bought it. I ended up watching it digitally before, and then I bought it and I just never opened it, so why do it now? Alright. Doctor Strange. Best Buy exclusive. This is just a standard Blu-ray. There's a big old story, headache story. Remind me to tell you guys later regarding this one. But nice embossing there of the Agamotto. Alright, interior artwork is fairly basic, just a bunch of this stuff. And then front, back, and spine for Doctor Strange. See here. This is the first, this is actually, I think this is the first import that I got. I got this as a gift for Christmas. This is the original Spider-Man trilogy. This is a UK import. Let's see here, we can take this off. See, Sony likes to do these like little paper thin J cards, and it freaks me out because I feel like I'm gonna tear it. Okay, so there goes the cover there, and the interior is just the texture of Spider-Man's suit, and front, back, and spine, the Spider-Man trilogy. Next up, Green Lantern. I really, really wish that this one was a whole lot better. I thought Ryan Reynolds was great as Green Lantern. The writing of the movie, the plot was just bad. He's a great Green Lantern. I really thought he is, or he was. No interior artwork. So I believe this was just like a re-release, a standard, basic re-release. It is the extended edition, you can see here. And then the front, back, and spine. I love that they did this on the back. I love this. Really, really cool. Alright. And then next up is Batman v Superman. Dawn of Justice Steelbook. This is from Best Buy. You know, and I was kind of bummed out when I first got this because I was like, man, you know, I wasn't able to get the other one. I wasn't able to get the other Steelbook because they had two versions out there. One with Superman on the cover, and then the other with Batman on the cover. And then I realized that they just flipped it around and sold it separately as a different one, which was a little shitty. But I was happy with just the one that I got. That's cool. Let's go ahead and pop this open because it does have some interior art. Nothing too great, but there's the bat on the side. And you flip it over this side. And Superman logo on that side. Alright. See here. Oh. Front, back, and spine, which is upside down. It's redundant, I guess you could say. Next up is my precious, and this is this cool Blue Fans edition of Captain America: Civil War. This cost a pretty penny, and again, I'm very weird about making impulse purchases, but it was so cool I kind of had to. So let's go ahead and pop this box open just so you can see. Show you real quick. It does have this cool lenticular slipcase here. Let's have steelbook inside with a booklet and some cards, just like the other one, the Winter Soldier one. And then here goes the other lenticular version. So basically, they go together. Love that, man. I was so impressed by that. Love that. Again, these are sealed. Will not be opened. This is what the steelbook looks like. And this steelbook is actually exclusive to this set. Exactly. So this steelbook isn't sold anywhere else separately. All right. And then I did open one for review purposes. So that way, I did do an unboxing of this before in the past. So it does come with this cool exclusive card here in the back there. And then there's the back of this one, the slipcase. The front of this slipcase, which has some embossing, you can see. It does have some character cards in here, just like the other one. And then really nice steelbook. So you do get it, you are going to be able to get a chance to see what the steelbook does look like. Cool interior artwork. And front, back, and spine for Captain America Civil War. All right. Like I said, this is my prized possession. I gotta keep this one nice and neat. See here. All right, let's pop that back in. Put this back on. And put these away. Alright. And like I said, here goes. Check out the box here. Really nice artwork on the box as well. And then that's the bottom of the box. Love it. Love Blue fans, man. I really wish I had the money to buy way more of their stuff because it's amazing. Next up, Lego Batman movie. All right. Nice interior artwork. Front, back, and spine for the Lego Batman movie. The Dark Knight Rises. All right. This is a really cool cover. Cool interior artwork. Front, back, and spine for The Dark Knight Rises. Underworld. Which again, I had picked this one up very cheap. I think I got this one for like $5. But again, Sony does it again with these little cheapy J cards. Really nice. Very plain because it was like a basic, like a re-release type of deal. And front, back, and spine for Underworld. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This is the 4K Ultra HD. With it has the 4K disc, Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray, and digital copy. As far as I know, this is the only way that you can get the 3D copy of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And I still haven't watched it in 3D since I've gotten this. 4K looks amazing though. Alright. Get through this. Cool interior artwork. And front, back, and spine for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. We're almost at the end. Alright, next up is Kong Skull Island. This is the 4K Ultra HD. It has 4K, Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray, and digital copy. Again, like I've said before, and I'll say it many, many times in the future. If it all comes in one package, I don't mind paying that extra little bit of money. So, right. Interior artwork, you see there, and front, back, and spine for Kong Skull Island. Next up, one of my favorites, Evil Dead. Really nice. No interior artwork, just kind of black. And then there goes the front, back, and spine for the Evil Dead. The original Evil Dead. I still haven't gotten the remake Steelbook. I'll get it eventually. There's a whole lot of Steelbooks that I really do need to start hunting for. This is another sealed one. The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. There you go. Again, I think, yeah, it is Part 2 that I don't have. That's the only one that I'm missing. Another metal pack for Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Love this movie. Love this franchise. The way that they rebooted and relaunched it. Super, super good. The interior artwork. Really nice. And front and back there, for Rise of the Planet of the Apes, this is the metal pack. As you can see there, the hinge. Alright. And we are at the end with Ash vs. Evil Dead, the complete second season. Love this show so much. Really, really nice. Nice show. If you're a horror lover, you have to watch it. You have to make some time to watch it. If you love the Evil Dead, you have to make some time to watch it. Cool interior artwork. Cast photo. And front, back, and spine for Ash versus the Evil Dead, the complete second season. There you have it. That is my complete and entire Steelbook collection. If you guys dug this video at all, please let me know in the comments below and give this video a big thumbs up, because it's been a long time coming, and it really took a lot. Took Hurricane Harvey for me to start doing these videos for you guys, because I know you guys have been requesting them a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want me to do more videos like this, more collection type videos like this, let me know in the comments what kind you want me to do. You want me to do like a Marvel movie collection, DC movie collection, things like that, Disney movie collection? Just let me know. All right, I intend to start doing a bit more of these for you guys that have been asking, for these videos for a good while now. So again, hit that subscribe button if you guys have not already, because I have more videos coming, as always. And with all that being said, we will catch you next time.